Titan came out with its Q1FY21 performance update, and now looking at the update, it is almost what anyone could expect from any consumer discretionary spend company. Where people are not spending much and being penny wise, yes, you cannot be expecting people to spend much. So the company has suffered a complete loss of sales in the month of April, mainly due to the lockdown, where all the stores were shut. They were still not too good on the e-commerce side, to get used to this, overall lockdown. They did take time. So in the month of April, yes, it was a complete loss for the company. Now talking about jewelry segment, which is around 80% of the revenues of the company. This segment has also suffered, mainly due to the lockdown. Now, in the month of May, if you go to see, the revenues were down by around 80%, while for the month of June, they were down by around 30%. And this is both on a year-on-year basis for the month. But if you go to see from May and June, May was down 80%. And June is down only 30%. So there is some sign of recovery that the company is seeing. And the company also said that the recovery has been better than what they were envisaging, especially when the wedding season is over, and jewelry sales have also been delayed because wedding season is delayed. So now despite that, they are seeing a recovery and people are coming to buy out the jewelry segment purchase for wedding jewelry especially. They are coming to buy those jewelry as well. Now for store reopening and sales, they are seeing a better sales recovery in the non-metro cities, and that's a trend which most consumer companies have seen as well. So that is some better recovery over there. And as of now, they've opened 95% of their Tanishq stores, while the division has ended up opening 6 new Tanishq stores during the quarter and 1 new Mia store. So that is surely showing that they are seeing some better signs of recovery. Now talking about the watches segment, this is especially impacted because it's mainly discretionary spend, and it's not like a wedding that people will still go and buy jewelry. So over here, the sales for the month of May were down by 95%, while for the month of June were down by 80%. So you're seeing on a month-on-month also, you're not seeing a good recovery. It's only barely a 15% recovery that you're seeing on a month-on-month basis for the watches segment of the company. Now they are saying that they are seeing better sales in the e-commerce channels as well as retail channels, but overall the long format stores are still showing a low rate of recovery, obviously mainly due to the malls being shut. Overall, metro cities have still not opened the stores to full levels. All the stores are not yet open, so that is something that will take time to recover even going forward. Now eyewear segment, obviously this segment has been in a tough spot even before COVID, and now due to COVID, the revenues are down by 85% in the month of May and 65% in the month of June on a year-on-year basis. Also due to the COVID crisis, they have ended up closing 15 stores during the quarter for eyewear segment. Overall, also the company said that they have their manufacturing is operational for most of their plants, but they are not producing at full levels. The production levels are still low, obviously, because looking at the current inventory situation, how is the sales going to turn out? How are consumers actually going to be spending? Are they going to be coming and spending on discretionary items? Is something they have to watch. So right now, production levels are quite low looking at the current inventory situation. Also, the company has decided to postpone their collection launches to Q2FY21, as of now there were no sales, and most of it was impacted by lockdown, so it makes sense only to postpone this launches for the company. So let's see how Titan actually fares in Q1FY21.